It's been a couple days since I streamed. Or it's been a day at least. I don't remember what the hell we did. Oh, we're in the DLC. We're in Shulva. We took out all the bosses. We took out all the bosses. Took out the dragon, Sin. Took out Alana, the Squalid Queen. We took out the gankers. We went around and we grabbed a hat. We got a hat. From that lady. We read the item description of the hat. The lady's hat. They sang a song to keep the dragon asleep. And they're like super poisonous now. And I wonder if they're super poisonous because of Sin waking up. Or if they were like always super poisonous. It didn't give us like a lot to go on, honestly. This DLC was very strange because it didn't tell us a whole lot about Alana. It mainly told us about Sir Jorg and his Drakeblood Knights. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Not a lot of stuff we could do with Alana's soul either. We could make York's spear out of Sin's soul, and we could make her gargoyle halberd looking ass weapon out of Alana's soul. But that was about it. I'm trying to decide if I missed anything in this DLC. I can't help but feel like I missed something. You know? Well, regardless, let's head to Drang Lake, I guess, and let's make a little progress in Drang Lake Castle. Alright. Now, this is Tricky Dickies. Oh Lord, the damage. And I can't see anything because it's so dark in the castle. Come here. So these doors are all locked and opened with souls. Here in Drang Lake Castle, where a man peered right into the essence of the soul, but whatever came of it. But whatever came of it. You know? So the doors have illustrations, I think they're illustrations, of the giants on them. The giants sort of became just golems. I might have bitten off more than I can chew right there. Yep, I did. But these things, these like statue men, like we've been in the castle for a second, and we saw statues of royal soldiers, and they came to life. And then we saw statues of Scion Knights, and they came to life. Jesus Christ. These things are a little different because they're just what they are. Like, they're just statue dudes. But, they behave the same way. They just sort of come to life. Whenever we get close to them. And they kind of remind me of... They kind of remind me of the puppets. Now, we will straight up just encounter puppets in the castle. Or at least we used to. I'm pretty sure you still do. Unless they... I'm pretty sure you still encounter puppets. Hey! Jerk. I'm trying to be careful here, because I don't want to open up all these doors just yet. I would like to, Stone Soldier Spear. I would like to light the torches first. Stone Soldier's Spear. Sir Velstat could always be found at the king's side and followed him upon his exit. The knights in his service waited patiently for his return until they turned to stone. I always like when they give you like a little bit of like we haven't seen Sir Velstat yet, right? So I like when they do that, when they give you a little bit of a, you know, introduction to a character before they introduce him. Foreshadowing. Hey, how you doing? Doing all right? Cool, man. There we go. Woo. Are you serious? My man just dropped me a Titanite slab? Just dropped me a whole ass Titanite slab. Just some random Joe. Just Rock Spear Johnson. Dropping me a whole ass Titanite slab. Unbelievable. That was a close one. So here we have Rune Sentinels. And Rune Sentinels were created by the, like, they were jailers. They were jailers of, you know, the place. The Bastille. The Lost Bastille. And I think it even mentions that they were made just to be jailers of the Lost Bastille. Soul of the Ruined Sentinel, a creation of the jailer, right? And then we see them here. And we picked up a Mastodon Greatsword, which is those primal knights, those Mastodon elephant knight looking dudes. They wield this sword like a feather-light twig. Terrible experiments were said to have taken place in a hidden manor in Drang Lake. The mastermind presiding over the deeds was known as Lord Aldia. Ooh, spooky. Oh. Man, there's just no avoiding. Like, you have to roll. Well, I have to roll. Maybe you don't. And again, I think all of this is just sort of pointing to the fact that the king was a hoarder. He just thought all this shit was the coolest shit in the world, and he wanted it for his castle. So he got it and he took it home. Him and his brother just stealing everything in their search for you know, what the soul was and how to become a monarch. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, maybe don't do that. That seems a bit excessive. Didn't have to roll. Right on time. Right on time with the dog barking. The murderer's chair. Oh, God. Under Drang Lake Castle. Now, honestly, I don't really want to be here yet. But I had to sit at the bonfire because I was out of Estus anyway. So it's fine. We'll check this out. We'll check this out in depth a little more. I mean, what is it, like 5 feet of actual stuff to look at? So, No Man's Wharf. No Man's Wharf, we found out, was a place where the undead were brought, like, to and from the Lost Bastille. They would take people from they would take hollows from the Lost Bastille, and they would just chuck them in the water to do away with them, which makes sense if you consider, like, they're undead. Like, you're not gonna kill them, right? So, just chuck them in the ocean. That actually makes the water in Dark Souls 2 terrifying. To just imagine, like, how full of undead people it is who are just down there, like, still alive, technically. That's horrifying to think about. But yeah. Also, apparently, they were particularly gruesome with sorcerers. And those things, the things that thing I just killed, they drop pyromancer's gear, which is interesting. Like that happened to them at No Man's Wharf. Here we find a big weird pillar, and the big weird pillar has a weird thing in it, and there's a man in a wheelchair, and he looks bored.
Ah, look how far this undead has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future. Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself. But if you find a need for a truer dark, then meet again. We shall.
What's the lore meaning behind everyone becoming stone? I mean, it's we see people become stone in Dark Souls 1. So, like, we know that there's, like, a way to... Like, it's a thing that happens. The basilisks will turn you into stone. And the basilisks turn you into stone with curse buildup. Right? And this game revolves around, like, the curse. So I guess maybe like a strange, almost like second type of hollowing that turns you into stone, maybe? I don't know. This dude checked us out and he was like, you looking pretty good, but you still got like fleshy bits. You know, you're not ready for, like, the real dark. You're not ready for it.
The dark is still nascent within you. May the dark shine your way.
So the deal is we have to talk to this dude, twice. Or twice more. We have to talk to him 3 times, and then he's like, oh, you're ready for it. You're all about the dark. You love it. The Medusa lady in the game also has petrification powers. Mytha. Oh. Alright, so here's the problem with this, is now we have opened all these doors, and so now the rune sentinels can, like, get out and come chase us around. So we have to be careful. About how we do this. Getting these last 2 doors. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna miss out on treasure. There's no treasure in here. This is a liar's room. Oof. Oof. Oh, you jerk. I knew it! I knew it! I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Come in here. Come in here and fight me. Come in here and fight me, home chump. Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. You ain't nothing but a chump. Man, you think hitting me once is gonna make me freak out? You think I'm gonna stress over one hit? You got lucky. You got lucky, that's all. Now you're poisoned. Like a chump. Alright, we gotta get in there. Gotta get in there. Quietly. I was trying to get that poison to proc quick. Uh-oh. Man, I'm fine. I ain't even scared a little bit. Get out of here. Get out of here. A Ferris Lockstone. Man, those last two doors probably... I mean, like, the Ferris Lockstone, I guess. But, like, that door right there, just don't open it, chat. Just don't open that. Just let it be. Just let it be. Man. Nice ganking strategy. Dishonorable gankers. Oh shit. I cannot see what's going on. Everything's fine. I'm sure I probably had like 3 or 4 hit points. No reason to panic. No reason to panic. Are you a mimic? Nah, you're not a mimic. You're a cool guy. You're just a cool treasure chest. Full of arrows. The frozen flower. Now, the frozen flower is the DLC key for Alium Lois. It is a flower. It is frozen. A stone ornament shaped like a flower. Cold enough to dampen the greatest heat. Opens the door to a new path from the Shrine of Winter, found on the road to the Great Castle. Great Magic Barrier. We read that. After Havel and the events of Dark Souls 1, that spell got passed down to what became Mira, and Mira Knights would use Great Magic Barrier to face wizards. Okay. What was I? Oh, I wanted to light a torch, because it's dark. It's dark up in here. So we've got Ruined Sentinels, and we've got, these fellas. The turtle guys. The Ironclad. Where's my ironclad boots? The old king could have unraveled the greater mysteries with the aid of his great soul, but he was led astray by his enormous fortune, becoming nothing more than a vulgar hedonist. Ironclad soldiers were minions created by the old Iron King, their life granted by an enchantment of souls. Lore on the Iron King. The helmet gives us lore on Vendrick, Drang Lake. One day, warriors wearing decrepit armor emerged from Drang Lake Castle and quietly assumed positions amongst the royal army. Not one of them ever spoke a word, or revealed the face under the mask. Spooky. Love it. You know I will straight pop a cap. Seem like the whole castle go against me. Every time I'm in the keep, I hear, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't remember how this works, but if I'm not mistaken, I didn't mean to do that. If I'm not mistaken, this breaks your stuff. So let's unequip our stuff. Does it break rings? Yes! Holy shit, yes! Jesus, God, yes it does. Get the hell out of that. Oh my God, are you serious? Gentlemen, gentlemen! This is dishonorable. What do you... Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on, fellas. I'm in no position to fight. You know what I mean? Look at me. Y'all got me running around naked. Y'all don't want to cheapen your victory like this, do you? No, surely not. Surely not. You want to feel like, you know, you took me down at the top of my game. Otherwise, you know, what's the fun? What's the... Oh my lord, where's the Hexer gloves? Hexer gloves! Hexer gloves! Oh lord, okay, Alva gloves, fine. Oh lord. No! Where did those chumps even come from? Chumps, I tell you. Chumps of the highest magnitude and order. I'm sorry. Oh, right. Rune Sentinel. Jesus God. Okay. Okay. Okay, dokay. Okay, okay. Y'all want to play that way? Y'all think y'all are the baddest? Huh? You think, oh, I'm the baddest. I'm the baddest. That's what you think. But what do you know? What you know is that you ain't shit. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel me calling out to you, saying, y'all ain't shit. And I stand by those words. I mean those words when I say them. Oh, here comes Ruin Sentinel. Here he comes. You know he's mad about it. He feels ways. Can't see anything because it's dark in this damn castle. Because nobody turns no damn lights on. Also, yeah, where are my Hexer gloves? Okay. Now, this time, we're gonna bring some ruckus, boy. How you like that? Now, where's your homies at? Where they at? Where's the two homies Johnson? Is it y'all? Are y'all the two homies that come to life when I try and go in that acid pool? Is that y'all's dumbasses coming to life? That's what you get. That's what you get. That's how your life goes. You're nothing special. Now, show me these cowards. Oh, it was you. Coward, coward, coward liar, deceiver, Judas, betrayer. Anybody else? Anybody else in the mood? Now, please, allow me to just get naked and swim in acid. Elizabeth Mushroom. Why did the king think to himself, boy, you know what I need is a pit full of acid, a slab and 3 corrosive urns. The acid seems to have like no effect on humans or on people, but it breaks your stuff. But you know, why would he care? Why does that matter? Why does he want to break your stuff? Like, why does he give a shit about your stuff? Why would he want to break it? Maybe he doesn't want to break your stuff in particular. Maybe he just wants to break stuff. Maybe King Vendrick is a Limp Bizkit reference, and he wants to break something tonight. It's just one of those days where he don't want to wake up. Everything's fucked up. Everybody sucks. He doesn't really know why, but he wants to justify ripping someone's head off. What a terrible band. You know, it's funny though. It's funny. Nothing wrong with just being funny. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet's just to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. And see, that's a reference to Vendrick and Nishandra. And there she is. There she blow, chat. Now, we talked to Invisiman, the Invisigoth, and he told us that the queen came from a faraway place, and the king instantly was infatuated with her. And she warned the king. She warned him about a great threat that loomed to the north, the giants. And so together they rode to the northern continent. And while they were there, they captured some giants. And they conquered the giants. And then they came back. But we know that didn't end too well for them, because the giants came back. The giants came over here. And they waged a war against Drangleic. And it went on and on and on. And in the midst of this war, Vendrick just packed his shit and left. And when the Invisible Man was telling us about the Queen, he said that the comfort that she brought the king was peaceful and deep and like the dark. And as we approached the portrait, sure enough, it curses us. Fire great arrows and destructive great arrows. We also got a Scion's helmet. We might have read this one already. Boop, 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 boop. Where are you, Scion's helmet? Scion's helmet! Show yourself! Coward. Coward, Scion's helmet. Replica of the helmet of the loyal knight Scion. The solidly crafted helm offers high defense. Sir Scion was widely known as the kingdom's most loyal knight, and when the giants invaded, he volunteered to lead the advance party, but was slaughtered, most dishonorably. The king commissioned replicas of Scion's accoutrements and bestowed them to promising knights, but not long after they donned the armor did they go thoroughly mad. We've already read that item description, although it wasn't on the helmet. I think it was just on, like, the armor. Excuse me? Excuse you, sir? You know, I disagree. I don't think you should do full damage for a hit that wasn't, you know, a full all-the-way hit. I disagree. I disagree. Petrified dragon bone. Looking around in Vendrick's home. The nameless usurper. Little sneak thief, huh? Little sneaky thiefy. She looks familiar, though. Does the nameless usurper. That face looks familiar. I know that face. I know who you are, Invader. Who just came to life? Was it you? Okay, hey now. Let's calm down. I'm sure I've got like 4 or 5 hit points maybe. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You think you're so hot. Huh? Nothing. You're nothing to me. None of you are nothing to me. Where are you going? You want to look at the pretty cliff? Shit. Oh no! Ah. Walls. My greatest enemy, walls. Not walls. The soul of a brave warrior. And down here is where that guy was shooting at us. And we saw the acid pit. We get a hunter's black bow and 20 iron arrows. That sounds like what's it called, bow? You know the one. Ferris. Different Ferris. Not Feroz. Not Feroz. Ferris. A black bow designed for long distances, difficult to handle at first and requiring some amount of practice to master. The hunting goddess Evlana was no goddess at all, but rather a brave and highly skilled bow huntress. Long after her demise, the passing of lore transformed her into a deity. Ooh, lore. In-game lore. Had to... That was weird. One of the knights that we killed dropped his sword, and it somehow ended up in here. That was wild. Hey, man. Gots to go. I've done a few base adaptabilities builds, Barbarian, and honestly, like, you kind of get used to it. It sort of becomes, you know. And what's weird is, like, it's especially, like, it's really not that bad in PvP. Like, because I guess, like, the way latency works, like, you kind of figure, you know what I mean? Like, it's much easier to adapt to, I think, than people think it's gonna be. It can be a pain against, like, bosses and enemies and stuff, but like a base adaptability thing, not too bad for, like, your PvP build. Look, it's a living person. We actually found someone. Who the heck are you?
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead.
Thank you. What, cursed undead? Really?
I am Nishanra,
I have a name.
Queen of Dranglake. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne.
So she makes it sound like this. She makes it sound like Vendrick got his shit together, and then, like, the undead curse broke out. Like, it was cool, everything was fine for a while, but then the undead curse broke out. And Vendrick, like, resisted it for a while, but he never took the throne.
Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
So she just was like, yo, kill my husband. And then I was like, busted! I'm the FBI! This has been a sting operation. Let's fight 2 Dragon Riders. Do you remember the hit boss fight Dragon Rider? Well, now it's back. 2 Dragon Riders. Oh, damn it. Woo. Really? I was trying to, like, hit him so much that he did a backstep away from me, but I couldn't hit, like, the damage threshold. I staggered him, though. You like your friend with a bow so much? How do you like getting gunned down, chump? 2 Dragon Riders! Who could believe that there were 2 of them? It's called Dark Souls 2 because there's 2 Dragon Riders. There's 2 bosses. 2 of them. Count them. 2! We've already fought this boss, but long ago the Dragon Riders were mounted... Long ago, the Dragon Rat... Long ago, the Dragon Riders mounted Wyrms and were feared on the battlefield for their unparalleled strength. They faithfully served King Vendrick. And they're in this room full of, like... Alright, so this, like, I think it's just, like, look at all the treasure we have, right? Like, look at all the gold we have. But, like, the textures are just garbage. They're so bad. That it kind of makes it hard to, like, appreciate what the hell we're looking at. But, yeah. There's also gargoyles in here. And, really nice lighting from the window unit. As well as this Game of Thrones-ass, whatever this is supposed to be. Like, if Game of Thrones was in Bloodborne. That's what it looks like. Well, looky there! It's Bennert of Jugo. We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna talk to him. Yes, we are. Yes, we are gonna talk to him. But first, I'm gonna split this VOD up. I'm gonna split it up. Because, you know, it's been a minute. And, when we come back, it's Ben Hart. Talking to Ben Hart. Also Mirror Knight. Oh boy. How many people in chat are gonna try and show up to get me as the Mirror Knight's homies? bet a lot. That's what I bet.